So it's elections time again. It's crazy to think that a year ago it was me running around campus like a headless chicken, well, with a lollipop, putting all my posters up and speaking to as many students as possible. And I ran because I wanted to, represent students at the highest level. I wanted to make change. I wanted to make sure that, students' lives here at university was as good as it can be. And I wanted to, make big decisions to make students' lives better, basically. And I think I've done that.
I've been working for Will Ridley this year. I say for, with as well. It's been a very good working relationship, and I've really enjoyed the fresh approach he's brought to a lot of aspects of the Students' Union. His enthusiasm for the university and making sure the student voice is heard on the Board of Governors has followed on really well from his predecessor. But the things I think of particularly are about Will's integrity and his charm when put in very difficult situations. Quite often he has had to take on the university, groups of students, and explain the seriousness of some of the things they're proposing.
No, Will's a cutie. He's been a great president. He's come in obviously halfway through his studies, and which is a risky thing to do, but I really take my hat off to him.
Will, for us, our little Willie, is the little kid. So he's the youngest out of the four of us, so we always tease him about it.
I think Will Ridley's been one of the best. We had an event, it was last autumn, when the newly refurbished Student Union opened, and he made a speech, and everybody in the downstairs area of the Students' Union was transfixed by it. It was a really powerful speech about the purpose of the Students' Union, about the importance of the Student Union to its members, and about the relationship of the Student Union to the university itself. And I sent him an email the next day.
So I've shared an office with him this year. It's been quite an adventure, going to different meetings with him and doing different things, but he's always got such a youthful kind of personality. He does all kind of crazy stuff all the time, and it's been fantastic, really. He's such a sound guy to work with.
So yeah, I'm really I think I'm going to miss working with Ryan, definitely, because I've been in the same office with him. We've had a great laugh together.
When we were in the job, we went to a conference in Bolton, and one of the nights out, he had a bit to drink, and he was on the dance floor, and there was all the sabs there from different unions, and he was just throwing the dance moves out, and everyone was crowding around cheering, Will, 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 and it was just, it was such a funny moment. So I'll probably miss his dance moves more than anything.
And sometimes, people think that he's my dad.
Right, I'm not his dad.
Got the beard and everything now, and we look a bit like father and son or something.
The beard makes me look quite old, but I can assure you, he's not my dad. I'm not even related to him.
He's a guy of integrity who really respects the opinions of all the students and tries to do the best for the majority.
Will is just such a lovely and kind-hearted person, so I absolutely loved working with him.
I'm really proud of how the Students' Union has kind of gone through a new chapter with having this whole refurbished space. I did the opening speech in middle of September to kind of open it with the Vice Chancellor doing the unveil of the curtain. I'm hugely proud of that. To give that opening speech then was has to be one of the proudest moments of my life.
As a president, that's the best speech I've ever heard a president of our union, it's still my union as well, make. He was just simply fantastic. Since then, I've worked very closely with Will. I've seen him in action at the Board of Governors.
I just want to say, Will, good luck for your studies. I'm sure you're going to do absolutely fantastic, and I wish you all the best for everything.
Another thing I think about Will is his football. Will, like me, is a football fan. I support Crystal Palace, which is maybe in the middle bit, and he supports Newcastle. So occasionally we have matches against each other, but it often leads to very entertaining conversations, and I always enjoy that aspect of our relationship.
I'd like to think I've been remembered for being out there on the ground level where students matter. I think sometimes, throughout the offices throughout the country, they can be perhaps sat in the office, whereas I like to feel like I've been out around campus, listening to students.
During elections, I knew that Will would get the president role. He worked really hard and he's carried that out through his term this year. He's done some great things. He pressures the uni, and he's a great laugh as well. He goes out more than me, that kid, but he's only 12, so.
I'd always thought he was an exceptionally young man and a great leader, and I found him very inspiring. Despite all the years of age I've got on him, I've actually learnt some things from him.
I'm sure we'll keep in contact.
Okay, well, you're in your second year of uni, so you still get your third year to go. Take your time to decide what you really want to do in the future. Whatever you do amazing. You do a fantastic job here, one of the best presidents the SU's ever seen, so just good luck in your future. Just come back and ask us for any advice you need.
So it's been a great pleasure. I wish Will all the very best for the year ahead and the future, and I hope we'll stay in touch.
Will Ridley's been a great president, and I'm very proud to know him, and I want to know him for a long time to come.